Alright, let's go look at this third room. Arrgh! God damn it! No matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? With your muscles, big boy. There's a simple chair over here where the light doesn't shine. Why don't you stick your chair where the light doesn't shine? In the other room, the river and the spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with it. It's a sink, but there's no light on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark, but I don't think there's anything going on with this sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. I don't believe you. Toilet paper. It's still white enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. Nothing out of the ordinary about it. 14 equals E. Hey, look, it's hexadecimal, dude. Oh, shit. It says 14 equals E in red. I think I saw 14 in red somewhere else. Was it on something I'm carrying around with me? Yeah, it's on this. Oh, I see the red 14 on the two tiles I have. I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. It looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. Wonder if that means anything. Oh yeah, we can probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just got to figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine light on. What? When I shine light on the mirror in the back... Yo, 47. Or 4 and 7. 4, 7... So if I shine light on this mirror, I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. If I shine light on this mirror... Oh, the sun is 4. And the moon is 7. Okay. Yeah? If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appears. Symbols appears! Subject verb agreement is a new concept. The left side has a sun and the right side has a moon symbol. I'm going to remember this. It's nice to see the sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe. Alright. The door in the back. I thought of that and tried a couple things, but yeah, same result. Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well. Emergence. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence? Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. The tiles we found here are the tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles. And that means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen. I suppose now we just need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. The sun! Think maybe the number was how many times we took a piss? No, it's got to be how many times we flushed. The sun was 4. They made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger by accident. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you just hear something? I did, but it doesn't look like anything's happened here. Huh, wonder what that sound was. Check in the toilet. Pretty old school toilet. Guess that makes sense though. The ship seems pretty old too. Alright, let's go look in the other room. This toilet is disgusting. You don't expect me to touch that, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, alright? So this one needs to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that sound again. It happens whenever I pull that string a couple of times. Junpei, did you hear something from the other room? The other room? You mean from the dark room? Maybe the drawer opened in there. Womp, womp, womp. Hell yeah, 2 tiles. Well, this drawer opens easily enough. 2 more 14 E's. A bunch of weird lines on this tiles things. I don't get this. Maybe 7 or Lotus can help me out. And another one. Okay, well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door. Alright, let's crack that mystery then. We've got 4 tiles, and there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we replace 4 tiles on the wall with the ones we've got, that should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out. It's not hexadecimal. It was bait. Mergants. Did you hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? Yes, it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if you replace it, that gives up the answer. Do you really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Let's go. You found it. God bless you. Oh, this room looks fun.
What the hell is this place?
We're making our way down.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked.
Omega lol, you thought a door would be open.
I thought this wouldn't be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Yeah, that's an electric chair,
Well, it's
brother.
uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel.
It looks like an electric chair, at least.
Too dark to look through it, though.
Yo, is that where the sharks with laser beams are?
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Dried blood.
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Ka-choom, 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 ka-choom. Seek a way out. Torture room. Hell yeah, we get more Danganronpa music in the torture room. The needle on the gauge is at 0. It doesn't look like it's gonna move. All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ah! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. Bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. I wonder if they do anything. Down you go. If I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. There are a ton of knobs here. It doesn't seem like any of them do anything, though. Do you think it's broken? These levers have got to turn something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Don't say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Yo, look. Marriage over here in the corner. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here, I could see through the glass. It's not working, though. You don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into an indentation? I don't know. I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair? You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown at the four corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Ooh. There we go. Easy. First try, smile. Oh, they turn on different amounts. It looks like. I don't think order matters. I think it's just the numbers. Whenever you turn on one of those switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you got to figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to find out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. I haven't seen the fucking diagram yet. That's why I backed out. You fucking haters. Ooh, look at all this fun stuff. There are a number of ominous-looking tools and instruments here. Let's see. We've got an adze and a hammer, a pair of forceps, and these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. A wrench! Can't escape this room without my wrench on. Come on, let's not talk about stuff that doesn't matter, okay? We need to find somewhere where we can use this thing. The cover is bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with the wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open. The hole's too small. You can't see in even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I could feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Gee. Okay. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in there. Alright, let's see what this thing is. The sun key! Key with the sun symbol on it. We should be able to open the other door with this. Yeah, but we gotta get out of this room before we can do that, and we're probably gonna need the sun key to do that. But none of the doors in the room have keyholes. I bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door. Of course, the entrance is locked. So that's where I came in. And that's the exit. I should look at the chair, huh? A sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go, and yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're going to need the sun key again in here, though. It just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Oh, they're open. What you gonna do now? Let's just look around some more. I got a feeling that something will happen. Right? We should try and figure out what the device over in the corner's for at any rate. Is there anything else over on the torture table? No. Okay. Alright, let's play with this baby. Red, yellow, you think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous, but other than that, the bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. I can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. All right, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor... Oh! Junpei, look! What's she... Oh, damn! Oh, damn! I can see through the glass now. Ooh. There's a shark! EDBF. EDBF. So if that's hexadecimal, because of course it is, because that's what this game does. E is, it's 14, 13, 11, 15. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever those are for has to be in this room somewhere. Electronic double-blind fucking. Hell yeah, brother. Sign me up for that. So 14, 13, 11, 15. So let me 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 0, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 2, 2. Wait, it can't be hexadecimal though, because these only go up to 13 at the most, right? All you got to do is a couple addition problems, blah blah blah. Unless it's like the digital root of those numbers. And then it would be 5, 4, 2, and 6. But I doubt that's it. Just do math, forehead. If I turn a single switch on, I feel like I'm missing a step somewhere still. Am I dumb? Oh, there's the buttons over here that are numbers. E, D, B, F. There. There's a strange noise coming from the chair. It looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was the power had to be sent in a specific way. I've unlocked the manacles. We should probably try and figure out... Oh, wait. Is these doing anything yet? Needles are still at 0. Dials are still all rested. Well, it said the chair is on. Can I pull this? Pull! Nope. Oh, give me that. You just ain't man enough. Sure, pal. You give it a shot. Let's just see how much more of a man you are. Ugh! Hey, you're gonna break it. Man, that thing ain't going anywhere. That's what I thought, bitch. So it won't let me look at the chair again, huh? There's a whole lot of cables coming out of that thing. It's really kind of a mess. I can barely tell which is which. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top and then press the check button. Wait, does it... Wait. Oh, if I turn on the hint, it just fucking shows me? I don't understand what it wants. Or, like, how this is the solution. I'm dumb, I guess. 8, 10, 6, 9. It's just showing me the solution because I'm an idiot, I guess. Oops. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand where I was supposed to be comparing it to. Adjustments completed. Proceeding to execution phase. Complete the experiment. Data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. I don't understand, dude. I don't know what it meant. Match the blocks on the top. I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity? This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we've figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. Like if... I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm annoyed. Because I don't understand what I didn't see. And then it treated me like an idiot. Restraining device is unlocked. Please seat in device.
As you thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Hey, I know that name.
Wait, Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh, no way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. And then, that was when. From there, it looked like... just as if, finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Even in novel mode, it's like that.
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared. Then 9 days later, they came back.
9.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had.
You spent 9 days in Hope's Peak.
They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything.
They didn't do shit.
Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital.
The who's it?
I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them. Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what image is Q.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that.
Funky.
It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Get in the chair!
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
The AI is like, fuck this
Oh,
exposition.
no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh, you turn them on each side? Right? What's the difference between 1 and 2? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, it just wants everything at 2? Turn everything all the way on, I guess. No? Oh, it changes stuff on the other side too. This puzzle's dumb as fuck. It didn't even, like, explain anything. It's like, here you go. So, it does turn stuff on the other side, right? Okay. The interface is not good. Puzzle's making me a whiner. Because it's fucking stupid. I don't understand the logic at all, dude. Like 0% I understand the logic of how this works. Like 2, like 1 turns on 3 over here, and 5 over here, and 2 turns on 2 over here, and 1 over there. Hello? It's like the same as this other one, but it's fucking shittier because you have to like you have to like mess with the interface too. And there's twice as many options that don't make sense to me. Like I'm a fucking moron at tonight, apparently. It's gonna make Lotus's head hurt too if I ever figure it out. Here, does it yell at me and tell me I'm an idiot if I do this? Calm down, Junpei. Just look at it carefully, alright? First off, the number of blocks ain't gonna change. All that's going to change is the shape. Just like in the first game, you got to match your pointy blocks to the ones up top. What does it mean, the ones up top, dude? Do you know how to figure out how many blocks change with each switch? Yeah, turn everything off, then just do one at a time, right? Close enough. You just got to pay attention to how many change. Match the number of pointed blocks. You can rotate it, but the switches work different. Just focus on how many blocks are changed when you press the switch. I have no idea what it means, match up top. Like, what is up top? It's meaningless. On the top screen of the DS, obviously, you're right. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, the ones on the top half... Like, you want... But you want 7 here, according to the hint, and there's only 6. And this one, there's 4 of each. So you just want the... Like, I don't fucking get it. This puzzle sucks ass, dude. Just need to have the same corresponding ones. I don't think I follow, still. Like, I need 4 lit up on this side, I guess, of each. This would be so much better if I wasn't fighting the interface for the whole damn thing too. It makes it really hard to keep track. Alright, let's just start writing shit down, I guess. So this is 1, if my pin will work. 1, 2, 2, 3. And if I turn it up, it's 1, 1, 1, 0. Second one is 1, 0. 2, 2. And 1, 1. 1, 2. This one is 2, 0. 0, 2. And 2, 0. 2, 1. One more. Switch. 0, 0. 2, 1. And 1, 1. 0, 1. And I need, according to the hint, 4, 4, 7, 6. Okay. So I need to get to a 7 on the top left one. I need this one would have to be a 1. And this one would have to be a 2. And this one would have to be a 2. And then this one has to be a 2. No? Because they interact with each other in weird ways. Because that should be 2 and 2 and 2 and 1. On that one. Because that's 3. And then that's 5. And then that should take it to 7. Is that right? No, I need... this one. There, that should be right. Ding dong. That was terrible. Once I wrote it down, it wasn't bad. The interface for that was terrible. The interface made that like 1,000 times more obnoxious to solve than it needed to be. Like, holy shit. That was that definitely had to have been one of the puzzles that used the DS, like, both screens. Because the explanation was abysmal. And the interface was terrible. The experiment is concluded. The door will now unlock. I can hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Here, I'm gonna save. Whoops. I'm gonna actually save. Because it had been a bit. Skirt! You